Hey everyone, so I'm trying a little bit of a different video format here, especially for some of these Star Wars explanations or these videos where I basically just share my thoughts on whatever Star Wars related. Um, just thought instead of trying to edit over a bunch of pictures and stuff for things where I'm just rambling, I'd maybe just get in front of the camera and do it that way. So, obviously, Obi-Wan Kenobi is finished. It came, went. I thought it was fantastic. I'm working on a video that kind of talks over the things that I really loved about it. But one of the things that I was thinking about today that I actually really liked and that it changed in A New Hope for me was the way that Obi-Wan says goodbye to Vader. Now, in A New Hope, one of the things that kind of bothered me, and I'm being nitpicky on this, it was not a big deal, was on the Death Star when Obi-Wan and Vader meet for their final time. They exchange some dialogue, and Kenobi goes, "You're only a master of evil, Darth." And at the end of the day, this isn't a big deal, but it always kind of pulled me out of the moment when Obi-Wan called him Darth. Because all of the lore about the Sith that we've built up since A New Hope came out kind of tells us that Darth isn't like a first name. You wouldn't just call somebody Darth. That was their title as a Sith Lord. Nowhere else do we really see Darth be a first name. Anakin and Obi-Wan don't encounter Count Dooku and say, "Good to see you, Darth," or Yoda doesn't walk into Sidious's chambers in Revenge of the Sith and say, "I'm going to take you down, Darth." You know what I'm saying? Or even Obi-Wan to Anakin. Obi-Wan always kind of holds out on giving Anakin or Vader really the courtesy of calling him Darth Vader, which was kind of a big deal because at that point, as a Sith, your previous identity, like Anakin Skywalker, is no more. It's gone, just as Vader tells Obi-Wan in the finale that Anakin is gone and that he destroyed him. So Obi-Wan turning around in the finale and saying goodbye, Darth, is actually more him coming to terms with the fact that Anakin is no longer there. And I think that's even compounded in A New Hope when they meet again and Obi-Wan does something that we don't see, that initially pulled me out of the moment and calls him Darth. And here's why I think that this is important now and why this is actually such a better line in A New Hope and one that doesn't bother me anymore. It's Obi-Wan driving home the point that he now knows Anakin is gone. He's doing something that would have probably got Vader's attention because it would have been a little weird. He's now saying, "Hey, I recognize that Anakin is gone. So instead of calling you Anakin like I typically have, you're now Darth." And of course, Darth Vader. Let me know what you think about that. Did that bother you in A New Hope? Was it weird to hear Obi-Wan call Vader simply Darth? Or were you not even fazed by it? Now, outside of the lore, it's important to know that when the time of A New Hope came out, George hadn't fully fleshed out the concept of the Sith. So, for all we know, at that point in time when A New Hope came out, Darth was Vader's first name. But now we know that Darth is a title, and Obi-Wan calls him simply Darth, I think to drive home the fact that he knows Anakin is no longer under the mask. Or at least he sees that. Of course, we know that later in the story, Luke recognizes that there's still a piece of Anakin fighting to get out, and Luke is the only one that's able to draw that out and ultimately redeem Anakin Skywalker. Let me know in the comments below, what were some of the things in Obi-Wan Kenobi that changed the way that you viewed the rest of the movies, whether it's A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, or even any of the prequel movies. What are some things that you really liked about Obi-Wan Kenobi and that you thought elevated other parts of the existing movies?